Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Fallout 4. Where we last left off, we were heading south towards Diamond City when we picked up an automated message that some group were pinned down in, I think it's the Cambridge police station. Yeah, here in the small town of College Square. Oh. Well, that's not good. So we're on our way now to try and give them some support. Don't know who they're being attacked by. Possibly ghouls, possibly raiders. I have... Hi? Encountered both. A lot more ghouls than raiders, though. A lot of dead raiders. Just going to be very careful. All this gunfire makes me think it's ghouls who are attacking them. Let's see what's in here, if anything. A little bit more. Nice.
That's it.
Dick. Absolute dick. I found it's a bit easier to hit tab once you've actually landed the blow, and then it cuts out of VATS. It's less interesting animation-wise, but it lets you, there's a brief second when if you come out of VATS naturally, where you are susceptible.
Check your fire.
Hey!
I don't think we've got company.
Oh, great. Oh, good.
Contact lost.
Whew. That didn't go too badly, did it? I'll speak to you in just a moment. Might as well help myself to all the loot. That'll be my payment. Okay. You're welcome. So we have Paladin Dance, Scribe Halen, and Knight Reese.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Pest exterminator. I heard you had a feral problem.
Evading my questions is a surefire way of getting yourself ejected from the compound. Are you from a local settlement?
I'm from Sanctuary Hills. On the other side of Concord.
I've seen the location on our maps, but I've never visited the area myself. There isn't much over there for us to collect. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here is no different. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Who are the Brotherhood of Steel?
Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology. Its power, its meaning to us as humans. And we fight to secure that power from those who would abuse it.
How did mankind abuse technology?
Before the Great War, science and technology became more of a burden than a benefit. The atom bomb, bioengineered plagues, and FEV are clear examples of the horrors that technological advancement had wrought. We're here to make sure that never happens again.
Your cause seems noble.
I'm pleased that you agree. There are very few, outside the Brotherhood, who appreciate the gravity of the situation we're facing as a species. So, what do you say? Will you help us?
That's a good plan. If we make it back.
I can assure you that I wouldn't undertake this mission unless I had confidence in your abilities. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
So, the Brotherhood of Steel. I knew they were around, and they are another one of the major factions. So, if I'm right, and I could be wrong, of course, I'm guessing that's the three factions now revealed. We have, obviously, the Minutemen, who we've been asked to help our lead. We have, of course, the Institute, who we haven't really met yet or talked to, but we know of them. And, of course, now the Brotherhood of Steel. Now, the Brotherhood of Steel are in previous games. I think they have a major plot in at least Fallout 3. I think in some of the earlier Fallouts as well. But I know there's a DLC about the Brotherhood of Steel in 3 at least. And I didn't know much about them, which is why I was kind of curious to ask them all these questions about what they kind of supported. Looks like it's very military, like, ooh, very military organized. Brotherhood fatigues. Believing in the nature of technology but trying not to abuse. All these Romas are just kind of disintegrated. Is that because of the laser weapons? Yeah. So they believe in the use of technology or trying to limit its use so things like this nuclear holocaust, the Great War, didn't happen again. Well, let's pop into the police station, as you said, and let's resupply. We may need to head back to Sanctuary. We may need to find someone to border.
I don't know. Your prognosis looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
You're all heart, Doc.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages on.
Inactive distress holster. Don't mind if I just take all these things, do you? You said to resupply. Just gonna help myself. Oh, you're up and about now.
Think you're some kind of hotshot?
Why are you so angry with me?
I'm not angry. I'm just letting you know where you stand. You're hired help, and that's all there is to it.
If that's what you think.
Damn right it is. Now why don't you run off and see if Top needs you to do anything else.
Yeah, you're the guy who was on the ground before. Don't make me want to punch you in the face. Gladius personnel support. Personnel terminals, I should say. It's always great when people are overly aggressive at the beginning. Ooh, Scribe Halen's personal log. That's the lady who's sleeping there, isn't it?
Field Scribe Halen, personal log entry 324A. I'm starting to wonder if joining the Brotherhood of Steel was a good choice. I originally signed up seeking protection and comradeship, but I'm worried that I've traded away a bit of my humanity in the process. The Brotherhood's message of hope for the future is idealistic and noble, but their methods leave a lot to be desired. The leadership seems especially misguided. Instead of diplomacy, they wield violent confrontation to exert control. Despite all that, I've been successfully avoiding the fighting by following the career path of a field scribe. I suppose only time will tell how long I can stand the sight of spilled blood over my own moral fiber.
And there's the pros and cons, I guess. An expert safe we unfortunately can't open. So they have noble goals, but their leadership prefers the method of using violence to get what they need. And obviously if they're against the abuse of technology... Oh, evidence terminal. I suppose the Institute who have these synths... Oh, Operation Winter's End. Yeah, the Brotherhood and the Institute may not be friends.
Hello, team. Captain Whitmark here. Welcome to the task force. Operation Winter's End starts now, with you. Together, we will knock Eddie Winter off his throne and dump his sorry ass in a 2,000-volt easy chair. It should come as a surprise to no one that our operations in Boston have been, in a word, compromised. Winter has eyes everywhere, even the BPD. So, our brothers across the river in Cambridge have been kind enough to let us use the Cambridge Police Department as our base of operations. Let's get to work. Good hunting.
Plenty of things here. So you've got the motor pool there. Let's check these terminals out. Is that another gas canister? Cool. Let's have a think.
Got it.
Hey! Holbrook's edition. This is just evidence. Oh! Winter holotape logs. Looks like our map's been updated. Oh. Well, we heard about a BAD on that Operation Winter. So maybe we need to check that out. Oh well. And there was another terminal. Gladius personnel, Brotherhood of Steel. Proceed to the area designated as the Commonwealth to perform a standard long-range recon operation. Report any unusual activity. Standard long-range communications to Scabbard. Extraction time undetermined. Oh, and these are obviously the Paladin's personal logs. After several months, my squad has just crossed the border and entered the Commonwealth. We've chosen to immediately search the Boston region with the intention of finding a secure building to use as our recon headquarters. We were ambushed by raiders, Knight Keen's power armor was destroyed, and we lost some of our supplies. Fortunately, we were able to repel the attack. We discovered a secure building in Cambridge that appears to be a former police station. We were able to clear the building and recover a good deal of supplies and ammunition for pre-war caches inside. According to Scribe Halen, this location is structurally sound and highly defensible. Dr. Halen identified the Corvega factory in Lexington as a possible site containing viable pre-war technology. We initiated a sweep and retrieve operation. I had Dawes do a site survey and he discovered that it was being held by a large force of raiders. I gave the go-ahead and we attempted a breach. As we approached, our squad was hit with gunfire. Knight Warwick was wounded, so I decided to fall back to Cambridge. During the retreat, Knight Brock stepped onto a landmine. Scribe Halen attempted to treat him, but Brock succumbed to his wounds and died. Let it be noted for the record that Halen is to be commended for her efforts. It's been 2 days since our failed operation at Corvega, and I'm sad to report that Knight Warwick has died. His gunshot wounds has left him paralysed and internally bleeding. Scribe Halen informed me that he was suffering and had less than 5% chance of recovery. I authorised her to inject him with an overdose of painkiller and put him to rest. I'd once again like to commend Scribe Halen for her efforts in keeping Warwick alive. We sustained another casualty today at grid reference Alpha 113. This area contains the ruins of the Boston International Airport and Fort Strong. The airport was almost completely abandoned, but Fort Strong turned out to be infested by super mutants. We were hoping to resupply the armory there, but Knight Sergeant Dawes was killed. This is the second location I've had to order retreat since we arrived. I recommend a complete bombardment of this location in the future. Scribe Halen has been picking up unusual energy readings on her instruments. She claims that they are an extreme high-band spectrum frequency, which makes it highly unlikely to be pre-war in origin. The readings are also highly sporadic, only appearing at very short amounts of time and in very specific locations. The decay on these signals is severe, and they seem to disappear off Halen's instruments after several hours. We don't have the equipment necessary to track these readings, so we are attempting to use triangulation to discover their point of origin. We've been attempting to contact Scabbard with the energy readings Halen has collected, but the police station's high-gain antenna was damaged by a super mutant rocket attack, and we can't transmit the data. Halen is attempting to repair the antenna, but she isn't certain that we have the parts we need at this time. Looks like the rest of the team passed away. Can we speak to you? Sorry, I'm going to be waking you up.
Scribe Halen.
Sorry about the other guys.
Can I move away? I can. Cool. Give me a moment. I want my suit on, and I want my stupid destroyer's helm. It just looks daft. If I was thinking of kind of like any MMO, I'd be tempted to transfer the benefits of the destroyer's helm into the military cap. So I'd have the bonus of the defense and the stat bonus, but with the military cap's appearance. But that doesn't work in this game.
Scribe.
You better get a move on. It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Dance waiting.
Oh, we can't talk anymore?
Paladin Dance is one hell of a squad leader. I don't know what we'd do without him.
Oh, damn. When did I quick save? Let's drop a big save. Alright, okay. See if we can talk to you. I may have missed the opportunity.
Scribe Halen?
You better get a move on. It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Dance waiting.
Damn it. Oh well. We'll talk to everyone else again. Maybe we can get some information out of them about what energy readings they've picked up. Where's, oh, Rise is there. I'm gonna leave you sleeping. Permanently.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Paladin Dance is one hell of a squad leader. I don't know what we'd do without him.
Okay, fair enough.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
You ready to move out?
Why establish an outpost at the police station?
Given the nature of the facility, we felt it would be tactically advantageous to search it for weapons and ammunition. The radio tower on the roof was an unexpected boon, but it obviously has its shortcomings that need to be rectified. It might not be as imposing as the Citadel back in the capital wasteland, but it suits our purposes. That's all I'm willing to divulge at this point. Are you ready to proceed with the mission?
Yeah, I guess.
Ready.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
So you had no head. It's kind of disturbing. Oh well. Back out into Cambridge then. This could be risky, but obviously we'll use him as our human shield. We're gonna have to put our armor back on. The armor perk. Summary can completely disintegrate or gooify if an enemy upon death. Don't worry, you can still retrieve any loot from their pile of ashes or puddle. Alright, we just saw that. Getting quite close to level 12 as well. Right, give me a moment. Apparel, army fatigues. Brotherhood fatigues give us plus 10 damage resistance on everything. That's worth the sacrifice, I think. We need this. Is that any better than... Not so much. Oh, no. Oh, I guess the fatigues. Right, the fatigues are like full armor. You can't put anything over them. Fair enough. Let's make another big save.
We'll take this alley. Follow me.
Where are we going then to get this? Well, this is Diamond City, but we're not going there just yet. Trying to get a...
Arcjet is a short hike to the west.
Yeah.
If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
So yeah, ArcTech has a a booster for the antenna on top of the police station, which is why we're going to them. Oh, great.
Hold up. I think we're being stalked. It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. Been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing.
How's our carrying capacity right now? Slightly concerned. We may have to miss out on valuable loot. Damn, I'm so greedy. Actually, have we leveled up? Not yet, but we're quite close to it. We may want to go with the strong back perk.
And Victoria! Long live the Brotherhood!
Yay, Brotherhood. So about these factions, obviously we've got the Brotherhood Steel, we have the maybe the Minutemen.
Lock and load!
I'm not sure if you can join one and not join the others. I'm not sure how it works. Huh. Rad stags. Is this where we need to be? I want a better shotgun. There was one called Justice, wasn't there? Someone had the shotgun known as Justice. That looked like it was
There it is.
an automated weapon.
Systems. There shouldn't be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front.
Yeah, you're going first then. Okay. A lot of things we need to check out in the college square. But it's good to help out the Brotherhood Steel.
Corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains, pocketing the cash and ignoring the damage they've done.
Wow.
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
I see that.
Damn it, I was hoping to avoid this. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
What's the Institute?
They're a group of scientists who went underground when the Great War started. Spent the last few decades littering the Commonwealth with their technological nightmares.
Synth. Isn't that the same as robot?
They're an abuse of technology created by the Institute. Abominations meant to improve upon humanity. It's unacceptable. They simply can't be allowed to exist.
Sounds like you're scared of sense.
There's a measurable difference between being frightened and being prepared. Now, let's move out.
Huh. Yeah, they got torn apart pretty badly.
This place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve.
Yeah, I might beat you to that, my friend. Let's have a look at the security terminal. I'd like to have your team get together and implement a new security strategy for the ArcJet complex. This is our first contract with the USSA, and I don't intend to have any security slip-ups while we're working with the XMB booster engine. I want you to double the coverage 24 hours a day and install automated countermeasures inside the facility. I'd also like you to hire a consultant to figure out a better security password system for our terminals. The automated reset timer mailing out our passwords is ridiculous. Starting tomorrow, we will begin distributing identification badges to all employees. These badges must be worn at all times. They are infused with a low-yield radioactive isotope that will prevent our internal security turrets from accidentally shooting any of our own employees. If anyone is caught near the entrance to the engine core without a badge, they are not liable for the injuries you may sustain. The turrets will go online in 1 week. Sam, what the hell is going on down there? How did a member of the press get all the way past security through the entire research facility and into the engine core without tripping our alarms or turrets? We have a real mess on our hands, and it's going to be your job to clean it up. I don't care how you do, just make it all go away. If this comes back to bite us, I swear. Protectron units are absent or damaged. So, engine core, research facility. What the hell were ArcJet up to?
Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a way to get that door open. I'm gonna reconnoiter the area.
Okay. Guessing there might be a terminal somewhere. Like that terminal, for instance. Advanced. Oh, hello. Oh, we could just played it naturally. My bad. Ah.
Why the heck are they making us record this? Oh crap, it's on, isn't it? This is Technician Rand, ArcJet Propulsion Division. I'm here with Technician Janowski, work log A1190. Janowski and I have been working on the Mars Shot project for about 3 months now, and I think we have the thrust calculations worked out.
Man, I wish I was headed up there with those guys. It'd be nice to get the hell away from our lousy planet.
Hey, easy. If we don't record these logs properly, we're going to get fired. The supervisor is already itching to get rid of us, especially since it's taking us longer than we promised.
So what? We've been drafted anyway. We're shipping out in a few weeks, remember? Soon we'll be doing push-ups, eating freeze-dried rations, and just wishing we were spending our day inside a cushy private laboratory.
Of course I remember. But I'm trying not to imagine getting my head blown off when I'm on the front line, and keeping my mind on work is helping me deal with the problem. Maybe that doesn't make sense to you, but it's important to me, okay?
All right. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you toss this tape and we'll start a new one.
Okay. Disgruntled employees. Prototype lab testing. Unable to establish a connection to the prototype.
Nice work. Let's get
Hostile sensor reading.
Oh hell.
Detected you.
Not good.
Protocol.
back to hell.
Wow. Okay.
Movement detected. Curious. Hello. Shutting down.
Oh.
Not coming
I'll be with you in a moment. Oh, for crying out loud.
in. Aim for their weak spot. Both hostiles reacquired.
I regret any suffering you may incur.
Tango down. I don't think we're found here. Damn it.
I'm a victim of violence.
That's how we do it in the Brotherhood.
I am over carrying way too much crap. We need to drop some stuff. Okay, there you go. Hi. Hey, we leveled up. We could improve our sneak now. Get our charisma up even further. Might be tempting. Yeah. So now I was kind of looking towards going maybe towards a lot of things actually, but that's fine. Charisma's important. Chemistry station. Large toolbox. Well, we have 41 bobby pins still.
Yes.
So these simps are attacking us. They remind me slightly of the robots in iRobot with Will Smith. What was his name again? Junior? Maybe? Plenty of workbenches around here. Are these pistols and rifles any better than what I'm using? And it's an energy weapon. Didn't I have a rifle? Institute pistol. I'm sure I had a automatic institute pistol. That's really weak, but obviously an automatic weapon. Ah, focused institute rifle.
Damn synths have compromised most of the facility. Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead.
Yeah, I heard about those. Ooh, stealth boy. Oh, bloody hell. Did you just walk into something? I think you can use stealth boys to give yourself some form of Obviously stealth ability, like cloaking.
Weapons cold. You hear that? Intruder alert! Cease fire! This is part of the job that I'm on.
Bloody hell. There you go. Likes to charge your head and get himself shot. I wonder if he can actually die. I wonder if someone just actually just let him charge your head and suffer. Oh, great, we're carrying too much again. No! Spare weapons. We want to keep it... yeah. It's worth quite a bit. Shock baton may be worthwhile since it has energy damage to it. CEO's terminal. Let's have a look. Mars Shot Project. After 6 months, the United States Space Administration finally approved ArcJet as the contractor of the Mars Shot Project's propulsion and communication system. Having our team start working on the XMB booster before we secured the contract was a gamble, but it looks like it's going to pay off big. I was fortunate to be able to add Dr. Rory McKellen to the XML booster team today. There are few people who can match Dr. McKellen's aptitude with nuclear propulsion systems, so this was truly a coup. It cost the company a heck of a lot of money to hire him away from his military contracting job, but I'm sure it would be well worth every dollar. We promised the USSA that the booster would be ready for at least a year before their July 2078 launch date. Oh. Obviously this is in October of this year is when we had the nuclear air strike. As the holiday season approaches, it's time to take a step back and look at everything that's happened. So feel free to read this yourself. I'm just basically taking the cliff notes. We're on schedule and under budget. The USSA is thrilled with our progress. Dr. McKellen informed me we have a problem with the booster. It's demanding that the engine can't succeed their stricter weight allowance, but thanks to the uranium refinement subsystem, we're a few hundred tons over. We're now 1 month behind schedule and I'm frankly starting to panic. USSA has started a public relations campaign and we're getting caught right in the middle. In the last week I think I've fielded 15 separate interviews with everyone asking the same questions over and over again. They all want to know when we're delivering the booster so they can take their pretty pictures, or the USSA is test firing it for the first time. All I can do is keep smiling and lying through my teeth. That'll be delivered when it's ready. They've finally solved the weight problem. Now all we need to do is finish tightening up a few screws and hoist the thing up to the engine core. If we're lucky, we'll be able to test fire the booster right after the new year. It's funny how things seem so bleak and chaotic during the year, but it all comes together for us in time for the holidays. We scheduled a photo opportunity tomorrow for the booster's first test firing in the engine core. We're going to stick them all down in the control room and let them shoot their pictures through the thermoglass window. It's been 2 weeks since the accident before the test firing event. Somehow a photographer managed to wander past security and injure the engine core a few hours early. Dr. McKellen was running a quick test on the booster, letting it run for only a few seconds to make sure it was ready for the demonstration, and burned the photographer to ash. Thank God no one else saw what happened. And having Brent take care of the remains, after all, that's why I hired him. If the word the accident got public, we'd be shut down. All the unrest overseas is making the USSA nervous about proceeding with the Mars Shot project. They're telling me they may have to delay a year or more depending on what happens. If that's true, we'll just have to make do with the proceeds from the deep-range transmitter contract we've already completed. I'm trying to keep everyone's spirits up around here, but it's getting harder and harder with the world falling around us. Hopefully our government will work things out. And that was in September. Basically a month before the rockets fired. So the engine core is probably... Sounds like rad roaches are around here. But I guess the engine will still be around here. Unless it was damaged in the... explosion. Oh, someone was washing their hands when things occurred. Need to keep following you, but let's explore a little bit further.
Engine cores ahead. Should be our final stop.
Okay. We'll keep this up. After we finished here in ArcJet, I might break the video.
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section. Look at this place. Scribes would have a field day in here.
I guess this is the booster engine.
The transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core, but it looks like the elevators are dead. We'll have to keep heading down for now, and find a way to get the facility's power back online. There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main chamber. I'll remain here and watch our backs.
Okay. To be honest, actually, this is probably a good place to break the video then while it's quiet. Because obviously we're going to be escorting the Paladin back to the police station as well. And it's getting quite late this evening, and obviously, unfortunately, the joy of work is what I have to look forward to tomorrow. So I'm going to break these videos here. Of course, for yourselves, that won't matter to you, because obviously by this time I will have probably already recorded the next series of videos. But yeah, in the meanwhile, this of course is AnthWolf for Fallout 4. I hope you're all enjoying the series so far, and I hope you all take care. And I'll see you for more in the next video. Until then, bye bye now.